Hey Soul Family, welcome back to another Pick a Card reading. Today's Timeless Tarot Pick a Card reading is all about answering the question, why are people attracted to you? So we're going to dive in and find out what qualities, characteristics, and traits that you have that attract and magnetize others to you. So whether you're curious to find out what makes you attractive in love, creative projects, business, relationships, friendships, any of those categories, this detailed pick a card reading will provide us with some deep insights. Remember, anything can change at any time and you always have free will. This reading is just based on the energy at play during this moment in time. And this is a general reading, so simply take what resonates and leave what doesn't. I do offer personal readings. If you'd like more personalized insights, that can be booked at the link in the description. And if you like videos like this, be sure to subscribe to my channel so you can be the first in line to see the latest videos. Please give this video a big thumbs up if you feel like doing so. And I just want to thank you for being here today. So let's dive in. If you are new to pick a card readings, here's how it works. The first thing that you're going to do is you're going to pick the pile that you are the most intuitively drawn to. So we have pile 1 here with the Picasso Jasper. Here we have pile 2 with the Amazonite crystal. Here we have pile 3 with the Scolasite crystal. And here we have pile 4 with the Trollite crystal. If you need more time to choose, please go ahead and pause this video, but when you are ready, please go to the description of this video or the pinned comment to find the timestamp that is linked to your pile so you can skip ahead to your reading. Without further ado, I'll see you on the inside. Hi pile 1, if you chose the Picasso Jasper, then you are in the right spot. Now just a note that this is a general reading, so simply take what resonates and leave what doesn't. If you want a personal reading, the link to book is in the description, but let's dive right into your reading. Okay, so pile 1, why are people attracted to you? So the first thing that I want to talk about here is the Knight of Swords. And so let me bring this card up closer to you. So, when I see the Knight of Swords here, I really think that people are attracted to you because of your beautiful mind. The suit of swords in the tarot has to do with the mind, intellect, communication, movement, right? Travel. So, I really do think that people are attracted to you because you are really, really smart and you are highly intelligent, pile 1. So, like I mentioned before, the suit of swords, it rules things like the mind, the intellect, thoughts, communication. It's also the ruler of the air signs. So you could have the sign of Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, somewhere in your birth chart, or this just could be the energy at play. And air signs are known for being change makers. So they have this really cool ability to share and disseminate information, and they're known for being skilled communicators. So yeah, these are all reasons why I really think other people are attracted to you. I do think that other people notice how ambitious and driven you are. Like, for example, if you have a goal or something that you want, I do feel like you go after it with full force. And I'm really hearing that you're a force to be reckoned with, pile 1. So I really do think that you make shit happen. You're an action taker. You have this really incredible energy about you, pile 1. And you could be someone who maybe thinks quickly or acts quickly. I do think that people absolutely notice that you're success driven and you're somebody that's on a mission. And I really do think that people admire your ability to get things rolling into action. Like, being around you creates necessary movement in people's lives. And the way that you pursue your dreams is something that really, it makes other people attracted to you as well. So it's really motivating to others. I do feel like you're an initiator and you're not afraid to be assertive when you need to. So I do feel like you possess natural leadership qualities. And another thing that I'm getting here is how much other people are attracted to you after talking to you and having conversations with you. I really don't feel like you're a surface level kind of person, and you have this ability to create really thought-provoking and perspective shifting types of conversations. So I can really see people walking away like from having a conversation with you and thinking like, dang, like he or she or they, they were really cool. I really vibed with that person, I just feel like you really know how to motivate and fire other people up. So yeah, I think that's super cool, pile one. That's an amazing set of qualities to have. And the next card that I want to talk about here is lifting the veil. So it says lifting the veil, questioning everything, anything unaligned must go. Ooh wee, pile one. Okay, I'm really feeling like divergent energy here. I feel like you differ from the standard, and that's why people are attracted to you. So I don't know, I feel like some of you might have even been that type of child that always asked why, right? Like you always maybe asked questions, and shoot, maybe you even like got in trouble for it too, right? But I think that this is what makes you magnetic, right? You have like this knowledge within you that things aren't always the way that they seem. And I feel like you really do bring in that like revolutionary energy that Aquarius brings in. So yeah, I just feel like you have this natural ability to like bust mistruths and myths that have been around for a while now, or, maybe it ran through your family line, or, maybe you've heard it in the media or the community that you're in. But I really do feel like you have this natural ability to restructure systems that don't work anymore. And you're really an independent thinker. So that's what makes you super attractive to others. I can really see you asking questions like, why do we have to do things this way? Or why are we doing things the same way that we've always done them? Like, why can't we do things differently, right? Why can't we create different lives for ourselves? I also really think that you're the kind of person that is constantly evolving. So anything and anyone that is unaligned, right? That could be like the new truth that you're living, right? Maybe anything that's unaligned with your life must go. And I think that with this being said, like, you don't have to cut everyone or everything off, but you're allowed to revoke access to people and places and things that really don't serve your highest and best good. When I look at this card here, I'm really thinking that like you're a big time social justice warrior or like a human rights warrior. I feel like people are absolutely obsessed with this part about you, and this is what draws them in. And I think that, people love that you authentically care so much about the well-being of all of the people here on the planet. It's really refreshing. It's not something that like people come across very often. So way to go, pile one. And yeah, just like when I see this card too, I'm thinking that you have this really harmonious energy about you, pile one. And this is really what makes you magnetic. So I do think that you bring things back into harmony for people. Okay, so we have gratitude here. And it says, fill me with gratitude for all that you give. May I be a vehicle for may I be a vehicle for you wherever I go. Oh, that's cool. Okay, so right off the bat, right, I do feel like you're a very grateful person. I think that even some of you may use the practice of gratitude to manifest new things in your life. Every time I think of the word gratitude, I think of the book Thank and Grow Rich by Pam Grout. I'll link that book for you guys in the description as well. But it really talks about how like the whole, how like when people are like, just be grateful, like, and that never really seems to like make any of us super excited about, having to be grateful or anything. But I think feeling feelings of gratitude, it really like changes the chemistry within you, and it really makes you a vibrational match for abundance, for love, for happiness, for prosperity. The more that you're thankful for, the more that you magnetize those kinds of things into your life. So for some of you that like to use gratitude as like a manifestation tool, I would check out that book, Think and Grow Rich. I've mentioned it a couple times on my channel before, but yeah, I really think that that book is really a cool look at like gratitude and like the deeper practice of it and like how it really benefits people's lives as a whole. So yeah, I think people are really, really magnetized just with like the kind of energy that you carry and that you embody. And, that's one of gratitude and gratefulness for everything that you have in your life. So yeah. Okay, and then the next card that I want to talk about here is Fox Spirit. So it says, think on your feet. So, okay, people are definitely super attracted to you because of your quick thinking and your ability to think on your feet. I really do think that you're like a fast mover, a quick thinker, an action taker, as we mentioned before, like with the Knight of Swords here. And I do feel like you have this wit about you that is literally one of your biggest superpowers. You're very clever, Pile 1, and I do think that you're very flexible. And I think that others really love this about you. Like, your ability to be flexible and go with the flow is huge. And it actually like makes people want to be around you and spend more time with you. So yeah, I just really feel like with the Fox card here, you have this ability to think outside of the box and do things in new and clever ways. I do feel like you're very, very creative and you're very, very innovative, right? I talked about Aquarius energy being, you know, very revolutionary and innovative, and that's what you're bringing to the table here, Pile 1. So super cool. And we also have the Solar Calm card here. So it says clarify. So yeah, people are attracted to you because I do feel like you bring clarity to their lives. I feel like you're a very transparent and honest person, and I don't think that you front about anything. You tell it like it is. And I think that people can clearly see that your intentions are good and that you're a really authentic person at heart. I do think that you also have this natural ability to make others feel understood. You know how to make people feel seen and heard in a way that like no one else has done for them before. And I also feel like you bring this like calm energy to turbulent and chaotic situations, right? Yeah, man, like what is it about you, Pile 1? This is like amazing energy. And I feel like you are so grounding and centering to be around. You do really have this like very deep and gentle energy about you. And I'm getting that you're very wise as a soul. So yeah. Okay, and then we have the Shell card. So you know what's interesting? Like when I see the shells, I think about connection. So I feel like others feel very connected to you, and shells come from the ocean. So I associate seashells with being very deep. So I don't know if people feel like very connected to you on a very deep level. So seashells are also symbolic of like long distance relationships. So I don't know if you have some admirers from a distance, Pile 1, but seashells are, you know, associated with love, connection, kind of like good luck as far as like travel or like strengthening like long distance relationships. So yeah, and then okay, so the back of the card says delight in small treasures. So yeah, I do feel like what's interesting is we talked about gratitude and like you having like this gratitude for life and how gratitude is something that like shows up in your everyday life. Like it's a practice, but it's also just embodied within you. And I feel like others can feel that you are very appreciative of the small things in life, right? Whether that be like a beautiful sunrise or a morning with your children, or a day off to like read a book or something. I just feel like people can really see that you are so grateful for life itself. And I think that's something that really makes others super attracted to you. So yes. Okay, so the next card that we have here is New Love. So it says embrace an opportunity for love in your work, prospects, or for spiritual growth. Ooh, okay. So right off the bat, I feel like there's a couple different messages here. So the first message, one, would be for those of you who are single, I would be on the lookout for new love, because when you are open to the idea, a new face will come your way sooner than you know it. So this is, this time it's going to feel new and fresh and different. So that is a message for some of you. The second message here is for those of you who are in a relationship, this is going to represent you having a rush of new, fresh, like revitalizing energy in your relationship. Something new is coming, a new leaf is turning. I'm hearing we had a date night and I forgot how much I love spending time with my partner. So yeah, that is the second message. And then the third message that's coming through here is for those of you with your career in mind. And like, of course you can have love and career in mind. This message will be for you too. But for those of you specifically focused on career, I do feel like you're going to have a new start in your work or your career or your business. So it's really going to feel like, just like this beautiful, fresh start, new, fresh energy. You know what I mean? So yeah, I do feel like there's a lot of love in this card, no matter what area of your life that this applies to. I just think that there's going to be a beautiful new start for you, new opportunities. And yeah, I just feel like there's new horizons on the way for you, Pile 1, and you're going to be feeling really, really excited about this. I think that you're also going to be progressing in your journey of like self-love and loving yourself more. I do feel like you're going to be experiencing spiritual growth in the form of self-love. So, okay, we have a real talk card here, and on the back it says influencer. So let me read the card to you. So it says, influencers don't just live on social media. Outside opinions make their way into our decision-making process. That isn't necessarily a bad thing, but it's worth exploring what is influencing you. So bring to mind 3 recent decisions, one small, one mid-size, and one that's pretty big. If you're struggling to think of anything, try pulling up a bank statement. Walk through your thought process for each decision. Note when outside influences factor in. It might be obvious, like an ad or sponsored post. It might be a general sense that you should do something because that's the norm. Once you've surfaced some of your influences, consider whether or not they're helpful. Are these influences helping you to become the person you want to be? Ooh, interesting. When I look at this card, the influencer card, I do think that one of the main reasons why people are super attracted to you is that you're very influential and you have a very influential energy. I feel like although you're open to hearing ideas and opinions from others and other people's perspectives, I really do think that you are self-influenced. I think that you have a beautiful set of beliefs and values. And I think that you show up authentically based on those things. So I just think like, I don't know. I just feel like I mentioned earlier, people love to be in conversation with you. I feel like the conversations that you have with people, they're very influential. They're very motivating to others, like I mentioned before. And then on a side note, for those of you who have career in mind in this reading, some of you, like this could be a confirmation that if you're trying to be an influencer or you're trying to earn an income in some way on social media or online, this could be a confirmation that you're on the right path. So just a little side note there. But yeah, I want to dive into more information on why people are so attracted to you. So let me get some tea leaf cards and we can get more information. Let's get more information for Pile 1. Why are people so attracted to you? Okay. So we have younger man, dealings or relationship with a younger man. We have carriage, a journey, either physical or mental. We have hammock, taking a vacation, physically or mentally. And we have fan, romance, celebration, or party. Okay, I'm cheesing behind the camera here because for some of you, you guys are about to go on a vacation or take some time off and celebrate something or enjoy yourselves on vacation with a loved one. Could be a new love, could be somebody that is a younger man or has like younger masculine energy. For those of you who yeah, sorry, I'm just like that is coming through super strong here. So like I said, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. But some of you are going to have a wonderful time on vacation and you're going to spend time with some new faces. So that's really important. Some of you may have like a beneficial, like maybe like work agreement or a work contract with a younger man. Or this younger man could have some sort of like influence on your journey, your personal journey, spiritual journey. But either way, I'm getting that the energy is really positive here. It's something worth celebrating. And so, yes. Okay, let's get more information and do a book divination. I've been using this animal power book. I have it linked for you all in the description as well. Since we have the energy of the fox here present, I want to find the fox spirit animal and let's get more information on why people are so attracted to you. Okay. So we have Fox here, and it says shape-shifting, attunement, resourcefulness, stealth, wisdom, solutions, humor, magic, invisibility, and dreams. So those could be kind of like characteristics that make other people so attracted to you. And just a side note here, this little message down here is calling out to me to share with you. And it says, have you been too serious lately? I remind you that humor and laughter are filled with wisdom and spirituality. So I do think that one thing that I didn't mention in your reading so far is that you guys are actually super funny and you have a beautiful sense of humor. And like, I don't know, just like being in your energy, I'm like cracking up already. Like you're super witty, you're super sharp, you're quick. And I think that like some of you even possess some like really like rad like one-liners too. So yeah, super funny group, Pile 1. I think that there's so many beautiful qualities about you that make others attracted to you. So yeah, thank you so much, Pile 1. I do hope that this reading resonated with you. If you enjoyed today's pick a card reading, please give this video a thumbs up, share it with somebody else in need, subscribe if you're not subscribed already, and leave a comment below with what pile you chose. I love to chat with you all in the comments. If you're interested in getting a personal reading, that is linked for you in the description. Until next time, Pile 1, I hope that you have the most beautiful day. Wishing you all the best, and I will see you next time. Bye, Pile 1. Hi, Pile 2. If you chose the Amazonite crystal, then you are in the right spot. Just a quick announcement, this reading is just a general reading, so simply take what resonates and leave what doesn't. If you want a personal reading, I have that linked for you in the description of this video. Now let's dive into your reading all about why people are attracted to you. Okay, so Pile 2, why are people attracted to you? So the first card that we have here is the Queen of Swords. And so with the Queen of Swords here, I do feel like people are really attracted to you because of your independence. Your energy is giving like extremely self-sufficient, like you don't need to depend on anyone. I'm hearing that song Miss Independent by Neo, if you guys know that song. But I do feel like you have this like undeniable poise and maturity about you, Pile 2. I'm also feeling how truly strong and powerful and influential that you are. So I do feel like you're really persuasive in the best way, Pile 2. And it's not like you don't like people or you don't want support from others, but I just feel like you're super self-sufficient, like I mentioned before. So I can tell that you've been taking care of yourself for a while now. And I can also tell how intelligent you are, Pile 2. I do feel like your brain is one of your biggest superpowers. So I can also feel that you might be someone who is really straight up, someone who's super honest, and people freaking love this about you, Pile 2. So I do think that you can be blunt, honest, and upfront and straight to the point. And this is what makes you extremely valuable to whatever team that you might work in or whatever relationship you're in or whatever kind of pursuit you're going after. I do think that these qualities really draw others into you. And I do think that you're not afraid to call others out on their BS. And I do think that we need more warriors like you in the world, Pile 2. So thank you, because not everybody can do that. And, you know, I also think, okay, rewind. I wouldn't say that not everybody can do that, but not everybody chooses to do that, right? So I also think that other people are really, attracted to you because you can really stay objective when it comes to things. So I feel like you have this natural ability to not get caught up or like swayed by like heightened emotions. I do feel like you can make some pretty clear and objective decisions and judgments. You have this ability to lead from the head when it's most important to do so. And I do feel that people love that you can just see through and cut through the BS, and you can really see the truth of matters quite easily. So you really do have some amazing energy, Pile 2, and I do think that you have great boundaries as well. And maybe it hasn't always been this way, but now I feel like you're at a point where you're clear on what boundaries need to be in place with others and with yourself so that you can live a life of well-being, calmness and peace. And I'm really just getting that others see you as a leader, right? The Queen is a leader, so someone they look up to. Maybe people even come to you for advice. And I feel like you can really provide others with like unbiased advice, right? Really objective advice. That's something that the Queen of Swords is excellent at doing. And people really trust and respect you, pile 2. And really, I think that's what makes you super attractive to other people. So the next card that we have here is the Child of the Cosmos. So it says the intelligence of the universe lies within you. So you have a lot of natural talents and abilities that make others attracted to you. So one of those things is your wisdom. And I think that people know how intelligent and clever and bright you are, pile 2. I'm hearing that like your mind is a wondrous place. Being around you and being in your energy is super magnetic itself. And I do feel like when people meet you, they're extremely drawn into you and into your energy. I also feel like, yeah, you just you're a quick study. So you know how to do things like a flower knows how to bloom. It just does, right? So things come really natural to you. I do think that you're extremely intuitive, and a lot of you are going to be very clairvoyant. So we have the card signs here. So a lot of you may be seeing signs, symbols from the universe, whether that comes through as spirit animal totems, repeating numbers, 111, 222, 333, 1111, those things. By the way, if you do need help interpreting those angel numbers, I do have a free guide, and that's linked for you in the description. It's called the Angel Number Cheat Sheet Guide, and it'll help you decipher what those numbers mean when you see them in real time. I like to keep a copy of the Angel Number Guide on my phone in my iBooks. So yeah, but yeah, I do think that you're very intuitive, and this is what others are really drawn to you, or this is why others are really drawn to you. And I think also other people who are I think that whether you consider yourself intuitive or not, we all are receiving signs. It's just whether you're aware of these signs or not. And I do think that like other people have been seeing signs about you too, and like kind of positive confirming signs that like you're a great person to be around. You're a very trustworthy person. You're a person that people want to spend time with. So yeah, I really do think that you're a very instinctual person, and I think that that is something that other people really like. I think in a world full of logic and like reasoning, we do need, our intuitive people to like come in too and like bring a more kind of like a different approach, right? And what's cool is like we had such a logical, like objective Queen of Swords like talk earlier, and now we're talking about your intuitive side. So I really do feel like you have this beautiful balance between like the logical and the intuitive side, and this is something that makes others super duper attracted to you. So yeah, and confirmed, right, with Dolphin Spirit, it says this and that are true. So yes, like logic and reasoning, and I don't even want to say reality, because whose reality is the realist? It's all subjective, right, based on our own perception. But I do truly believe like you have this cool knowledge that like I can both rely on my logic and my intuition, like both this and that are true. I do think that what makes you super attractive to other people is that you have a really unique perspective on the duality in life. That there isn't always one truth, that both this and that can be true. Like, for example, we can love someone and they can still be toxic for us, or we can really want to help out the job that we currently work at, but we can also know that it's time to move on to something better. Or you can be aware that both light and dark exist in this life, and there's both rain and sunshine in a day, right? Like, I just really think that you don't see in black and white, and you don't hold on to many biases. So people find that really refreshing. We do have the get to know each other card here, and it says, learn to meet another's need for love. So another huge reason why people are attracted to you is because you know exactly how to make people feel loved. And I do feel like you have this natural ability to show people love in their love language. So whether that's words of affirmation or acts of service or quality time or gifts, right? I really do think that you're highly attuned to the way that like other people prefer to be loved and prefer to be shown love. I really do think that you go the extra mile to make sure that you truly understand others on a deeper level. And people really love that you simply care, right? Like, I feel like it's tough to get people to care nowadays, So being in your energy is super refreshing. I do feel like you invest the time to expand what you know about people. So what do they love to do? What are their hopes and dreams? What are their fears and their challenges, right? I just feel like you're a really great space holder for others, and you know how to give people room to express their life's experiences. So another like specific message for some of you is I'm hearing like long-term relationship material or marriage material. So I really see like others wanting to come into union with you, whether that's romantically, platonically, or at work, right? Okay, we do have the ascendant card here, and so it says entrance. And so some of you, may have heard of your ascendant in astrology as your rising sign. And if you know your rising sign, I'd look it up. I'd look up the rising sign's characteristics, because this could give you more detailed insight into why people are attracted to you. So for example, let's see, let me think. Okay, my husband, he is a Libra rising. And so if he were to watch this reading and I said, okay, go look up your rising sign, look at the characteristics, and that would be one of the reasons why people are attracted to you. It would be, his Libra rising makes him balanced and harmonious and social, and easygoing, and maybe doesn't prefer conflict, like that kind of thing, right? So yeah, take a look into your rising sign. If you don't know your rising sign, Chani Nicholas has a great free birth chart generator, so you can check that out at chaninicholas.com. But when I see this card, I think of your personality. I think that people are absolutely attracted to your personality. People love the way that you see the world, the unique lens that you have, and I feel like you see the world with a sense of wonder, and that's what people love about you as well. So absolutely amazing energy. I want to read your card here, and it says, let's talk. So it says, notice your instinct. So it says, your brain wants to make things easy for you. It builds shortcuts to free up capacity. These shortcuts need to be examined occasionally. Otherwise, you might be headed on autopilot in the wrong direction. So think of your knee-jerk reactions as conversation starters. Sometimes your instincts make valid points. Other times they're operating based on an experience you had when you were 6 years old. So you've got to ask questions to see which shortcuts are actually serving you. Lean into your shortcuts before allowing them to take the lead. Very, very interesting. We have the word instinct twice, signs. So again, I think this is a confirmation of how intuitive you are. You're a very instinctual person. I think that you know how to trust your gut, and you know how to kind of trust on these, this information that you intuit through your intuition. But yeah, I really do think that people are attracted to kind of the intuitive nature about you. Remember, you still have that logical side. You still have a beautiful balance, but people are very drawn to that like spiritual, intuitive side that you embody. So let's get more information from our tea leaf cards on why other people are attracted to you. Any additional information? Pile 2. Why are other people attracted to you? Okay. So we have, we'll just set all these cards up first, and then we'll talk about it. Okay, so here are the cards we have here. We have Wreath, Sorrow over Loss. We have Tulip, Great Passion. We have Weeping Willow, Family Sorrow. And we have something important such as a new job or a raise. So you know what's interesting? I have like 2 cards here that have to do with like grief. And I do think that with this like new job or a raise or like great passion, like a flower blooming, I do think that it's the energy of healing here. So I don't know if like others are attracted to you because you were there for them, like during a time of need, or maybe during a time of loss. I get that you're very comforting, and you help others to kind of see the light at the end of the tunnel during, like difficult or rough times. So those are one of the biggest reasons that people are attracted to you. I also want to get more information on the dolphin spirit. So we'll do a book divination. We have the animal power book today, and I will have that linked for you in the description. Let's take a look at the dolphin spirit animal. and we can see what else or why people are attracted to you. Okay, so a couple characteristics about dolphin: intelligence, joy, high level communication, breath, water and air, stress relief, and emotional integration. So these are all reasons why people could be attracted to you. Maybe these are qualities or characteristics that you have. And let's see. Yeah, this little paragraph is calling out to me. So it says, I am always your ally, taking you to the true mystical essence of who you are, healing any wounded part of you in a loving way. So like I said, you have big time healer energy, pile 2. And I really do feel like that's why people are attracted to you. So thank you so much, pile 2. I do hope that this reading resonated with you. If you enjoyed today's pick a card reading, please go ahead and give this video a big thumbs up. Share it with someone that you care about, and subscribe if you have not already. Comment below with what pile you chose. I love to connect with you all in the comments. If you'd like to book a personal reading, that's linked for you in the description. Until next time, pile 2, I hope that you take care, and I hope that you have a fabulous day. All right, see you later, pile 2. Bye. Hi, pile 3. If you chose the scolecite crystal, then you are in the right spot. Just a quick announcement, this is a general reading, so simply take what resonates and leave what doesn't. If you want to book a personal reading, that is linked for you in the description. Now, let's dive into your reading all about why people are attracted to you. Okay, so pile 3. Why are people attracted to you? So the first card that I want to talk about here is the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so pile 3. People are attracted to you because of your work ethic. So you work really freaking hard, pile 3, and you are probably someone who is a massive go-getter. I really feel like you make shit happen. I feel like you're very productive and you know how to see goals and projects through to the end. Even if things get routine and monotonous, you're still there showing up each day, planting the seeds of what you're trying to manifest. So yeah, I do really feel like people can see how ready and willing you are to show up each day to do the work that needs to be done. And others are attracted to how responsible you are. And now some of you, okay, if some of you are listening to this and you're like, okay, girl, like, how is being responsible supposed to make me attractive? Well, it might not sound as exciting or spicy as you think, but other people can see the value in your stable energy. So this really makes me think of how grounding you are to others. And, you know, you could be an earth sign in some area of your birth chart. This is all my Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgos out there. Or this is just the energy at play here, and earth signs are very loyal, they're very determined, they're very stable, and they're very pragmatic. So yeah, I just feel like others love how detail oriented you are as well, pile 3. And I feel like you're very methodical. So I feel like your energy is exactly what people are looking for when it comes to wanting to organize and ground and stabilize their life, right? Like I'm hearing, I wish I would have met you sooner, pile 3. Like you literally change other people's lives for the better. So other people, they love how you can help them bring more routine and schedules and order into their lives. These are the things that really come naturally to you. And we literally need more people like you in the world, pile 3. So the next card that I want to talk about here is All Paths Lead Home. So it says inner authority, turn your gaze within, and intuition. So I want to bring this card up closer for you, pile 3, because it is really beautiful. So, okay, with just looking at this card here, I do feel like people are really attracted to you because of the way that you carry yourself. So I do feel like you're the type of person that's very intuitive and can rely on your own inner authority. I feel like there's a lot of power here. So I feel like you have a ton of powerful personal power. It's kind of an interesting way to say it, but you have a ton of personal power, pile 3. And I feel like people are attracted to you because I just feel like you're really open to hear out people's ideas and perspectives, but you also always come back to your own inner authority. So I do feel like this is your reminder to resist the urge to ask everybody for their opinion before you rely on your own judgment. And remember that all paths lead home. So if you're faced with a decision that's tough to make, remember there's no right or wrong choice, just different paths to take on the journey. So yeah, and then, okay, hello, confirmed, inner power. People are really attracted to you because of your inner power. So it says, give me the courage and the power to do what must be done. I feel like you have this really courageous, resilient, determined energy about you. You're very fierce, you're very loyal, right? Lion, symbolic of loyalty, symbolic of strength, symbolic of leadership. I just feel like your inner might is something like, again, a force to be reckoned with. So that's what people are really, really attracted to about you. Moving on here, we have the scarab beetle spirit, and it says magic works through you. So I feel like you could also be kind of like a mysterious person. I think that people love to try to understand or get to know you better. But you have this ability to like keep your life private, and I think people are super magnetized by this. I feel like you don't feel the need to share every single little thing about your life with the entire world. And I think that's really great, like in the name of leaving something to mystery, right? Like I do feel like you have this very magical energy about you, pile 3. And I feel like you're a very optimistic person, and others find this super refreshing. So I think that you know how to create miracles and beauty and abundance and opportunity seemingly out of thin air. So you just have this really magical spirit about you, pile 3. You're very, very, very resourceful. This is why other people are super attracted to you. So we also have Sagittarius, expand. And so you have this very expansive energy about you, pile 3. And I do think that this is very much like the sign Sagittarius. So some of you may have Sagittarius somewhere significant in your birth chart, or this could be just the energy at play here. So this sign is very optimistic. It loves freedom. It loves autonomy. It's very spontaneous. It likes fun. It's a very honest sign, a very intellectual sign. Yeah, it's a very, very, I don't know how else to say it. It's a very expansive sign. So I do feel like you inspire people to think bigger and dream bigger, pile 3. I feel like you help others move out of their comfort zone and into expansion, you know? Others love your natural curiosity about life. And I do feel like a lot of your energy has to do with movement or traveling or growing. Maybe others love traveling with you. You're a skilled traveler, or, you know, maybe other destinations that you like end up picking for your travels are just the most beautiful, fascinating, life-changing destinations. And I think people are very attracted to that. Maybe you're well-traveled. But I do feel like you are a very blunt person. I think Sagittarius is very honest and straightforward, and sometimes honest to a fault, but people love this honesty about you, pile 3. Don't ever change. I do think that others really love to connect with you on a deeper level, like I mentioned before. So yeah. Okay, and so the next card that we have here is the tortoise card. So tortoise, turtle, this can be symbolic of wisdom or having knowledge. And so I do think that, you know, why people are attracted to you is because of your intelligence. I do think that people can see that you're very wise, that you've, you know, had a lot of life experiences that have taught you very many different things. I do feel like you have this very determined and perseverant energy. And I do feel like you may even operate with this like slow and steady wins the race type of vibe, because the Knight of Pentacles is very much the same way. He's very determined, yet he's okay with like going through routine and kind of like the repetitive tasks that sometimes it takes to get along the journey. So slow and steady wins the race. I do feel like people are super attracted to that attracted to that. And on the back it says smile, breathe, and go slowly. So yeah, I do feel like you just have this very steady, stabilizing energy about you, like I mentioned before. And this is why people are super attracted to you. So again, another confirmation about slowing down. It says slow down, pause, and allow things to unfold. So I really do feel like people are also magnetized to the way that you trust the timing of your life. I do feel like the faith that you have within you is something that others find super attractive, and people love that you go with the flow and that you don't rush things. I really do feel like you're the type of person who knows how to enjoy the present moment. I also feel like you know how to unplug and reset your energy really well. So maybe you go on nature trips, maybe you go to like walks by the ocean. Maybe you do like a lot of social media or electronic detoxes, but I do feel like others are inspired by the way that you know how to set boundaries and take care of yourself, and the way that you manage your energy reserves is really beautiful. So, yes. Okay, the next card that we have here is in the community, and it says, show it's possible. Some of you, I think, are very involved in your community. That I think that's something that makes you very, very attractive. And it says, you are someone's inspiration, or you could be, if you spoke up. You may not feel that far along, but you seem light years ahead to someone who hasn't started. It's not self-centered to share your growth journey when your intention is to serve. Help someone avoid the mistakes you made. Let your self-awareness help others build their own. Your voice could be the one to show someone a new possibility. I like that. I really do feel like you have this ability to show other people what's possible for their lives, to dream bigger, to expand, to move beyond their comfort zone. And I do think that is one of the biggest reasons why people are attracted to you. You just have the energy of movement here, which I love. And even if you're going at your own pace, that all leads you to beautiful destinations in the end. So, okay. We are going to do some book divination with the Animal Power book here. I have it linked for you in the description. But we are going to look up the lion spirit animal and get more information on why other people are attracted to you. Okay, so it says lion. It says commanding, supreme ruler, generosity, courage, dignity, enthusiasm, new friendship, and honesty. So those could all be qualities or characteristics, the qualities or characteristics that make others attracted to you. And let's see, this paragraph is calling out to me. So it says, I am a natural born leader. Call upon me to empower you and provide confidence when you're ready to take the lead and take charge. Yes, you do have the energy of being a natural born leader. So yes, that is one of the reasons why people are very attracted to you as well. But yeah, I just want to thank you, pile 3. Oh my God, I'm about to exit your reading and I didn't even do your tea leaf cards. Let's do that. Okay. So I'm going to get more information on why people are attracted to you. Pile 3. Why are people attracted to you? Okay. Why are people attracted to you? Pile 3. Okay. First of all, I think that other people are attracted to you because you might have that firecracker energy. I feel like you don't back down. I think that you show a lot of strength and fortitude. We did have that Sagittarius energy in the reading. So I do feel like, Sagittarius, they're fiery, right? They're fire signs. They're very, they can be firecrackers. So I do feel like other people are very attracted to that quality about you. I do feel like you might have, helped, or I don't know, you might have this energy or this ability to be a natural healer, to help others, kind of like mend like discord among their relationships, family, friends. I feel like you inspire like a chain of events to happen in people's lives that empower them instead of disempower them. Like I feel like you help people to go in and like kind of like influence their own chain of events that happen or affect their life. And I do feel like with this chair filled, like I do feel like having you in somebody else's life, it really makes them feel very fulfilled. It really makes them feel abundant. It makes them feel like their basket is full. So I just feel like you bring very exciting, expansive, joyous energy. You help to mend others when they're going through difficult times. And yeah, you might also be someone who's very communicative. So you might be someone who others like to chat with as well. So, okay. Thank you so much, Pile 3. I do hope that this reading resonated with you. If you enjoyed today's video, please give it a big thumbs up. Please subscribe. Please comment below with what pile you chose. I love to chat with you guys in the comments. If you want to book a personal reading, that is linked for you in the description. But until next time, I hope that you take good care of yourself, Pile 3. I am sending you all of the positive wishes today, and I will see you next time. Bye, Pile 3. Hi, Pile 4. If you chose the Trollite crystal, then you are in the right spot. And just a quick announcement, this is just a general reading, so simply take what resonates and leave what doesn't. I do offer personal readings if you want more personalized insights, so that is linked for you in the description. But now let's get into your reading all about why other people are attracted to you. Okay, so Pile 4, why are people attracted to you? So the first card that we have here is the Magician. So people are attracted to how resourceful you are, Pile 4. I do feel like you have the energy of a master manifester. So you have this natural ability to bring new ideas into fruition. I feel like you get what you want. Like whatever you set your heart on, you eventually end up manifesting it because of the way that you carry yourself and the way that you embody your energy, the way that you take action, the way that you hold belief in your dreams. I think that these are all things that help you end up like manifesting things. So that's something that's super attractive about you. I do feel like you carry the energy of unlimited potential and endless possibilities. So yeah, I do feel like others are attracted to you because you are a natural alchemist. And you know, this is just somebody who creates or transforms something magically. So I really do think that you have this ability to take ordinary things and make them better. Like I'm hearing dazzle even. I feel like you're the type of person who will have everything that they need at their fingertips to make things happen. And I feel that you're like a well-connected person. So I don't know whether that's like connected within or connected with others, but I feel like you're a mixed bag of value. So I'm seeing that you have lots of wit, a variety of life experiences, lessons, and tools at your disposal that will get you really far in life. And I feel like others are attracted to you because you are a visionary, Pile 4. So you are so powerfully creative. Like I don't even know if you have fully owned that part about you. Like I think you have the knowledge that you're very creative, but I feel like creativity is your superpower. And I do feel like this is just your reminder to like, please don't stop dreaming big. Keep expanding your dreams. Keep pushing the limits on what you think that you can be and do and have in this lifetime. And stay committed and focused, Pile 4. I really do feel like you're a miracle maker, and this is why people are so attracted to you. The next card that we have here is I'm Sorry. So this card says defenseless. It says righting past wrongs, uprooting. Yeah, so I think that another reason why people are so attracted to you, Pile 4, is because of your beautiful heart. I feel like you have a very forgiving and compassionate heart, and I feel like people love that you don't just see the world in black and white. I feel like you're not the type of person to just jump to their defenses when people come and bring a concern or an issue to you. I feel like you really do hear them out. And I feel like it can be easy to feel like all of our triggers and, you know, things like that are personal attacks on us. But I do feel like you have this really cool ability to step back from it all and see it as a projection of whatever is going on within that person, right? Than the other person. So yeah. And I feel like your outlook on life is that we're all connected, we're all united, we're all here breathing on the planet as one. And I do feel like you have the natural energy of a healer. This is really what draws others to you. And I know some of you are probably like rolling your eyes with all of this love and light talk, but I really do think that, you know, deep love is something that is natural for you at your core. It's what really draws other people into you. And this is a very specific message for some of you, but for those of you who have had a loved one who has passed away, I feel like they're wanting to come through and say that they're sorry, or, you know, they apologize about the way that things happened. So yeah, that's just a message for some of you there. The next card that we have here is Awakening. So it says, wake me up from a life as a spiritual sheep. May I hear you through my own instincts and common sense. So yeah, I really do feel like a lot of you are awakened to your own personal truth, to new beliefs that are more aligned with who you're trying to be and embody in this lifetime. And I do feel like you help to awaken others. With this card, even, I was seeing that you have like major light worker energy. So I do feel like you're here to raise the consciousness of the planet, both yourself and the consciousness of others. I feel like you always are evolving and kind of learning new things about yourself and the world and the way things work, and kind of letting go of old programming. I think that you are really powerful in helping others to awaken to their own truth. So this is why other people are super attracted to you. The next card that we have here is Rabbit, and it says, now is a lucky time. So people are also super attracted to you because of your mind. I feel like you're very intelligent. I feel like you have a curious mind that others love. And I feel like you just have this sense of wonder within you that's so magical. And I also feel like you have this sense of optimism that's super enchanting, Pile 4. So I feel like this is what makes you prosperous and abundant. And others, I think others are curious about your mindset and how you think and how you use the power of an empowered mind to manifest the life that you've always wanted. So I read in a book called Think and Grow Rich that the luckiest people are those who truly believe that they are lucky people. So yeah, it's kind of this reminder, like, just assume the energy of being lucky and you'll be a vibrational match for that, and you'll be able to draw more lucky and abundant experiences into your life. And I know if it sounds too simple or too easy, I totally understand, but it can really be that simple. So yeah, you might be the type of person who feels most peaceful and calm and safe in quiet environments. So like just as rabbits do, right? Or this is the feeling that you bring to others. So people could be attracted to your natural fertility, fertile ideas, fertile projects, or maybe you give off like maternal or paternal parent vibes and other people see you as someone who they could build a family with. But yeah, I do feel like you have this quiet power about you. And this is another thing that magnetizes others to you. I feel like you don't need to shout from the roofs to get attention. You just have this calm, quiet influence about you. So yeah. Okay. And then we have the Moon card again. So a double confirmation, moon perception, moon. So again, I think people love how intuitive and perceptive you are, Pile 4. I feel like you're very insightful, and I think that you've always been this way since you were a kid. I'm seeing that you actually used to like amaze adults and older people with your wisdom from a young age as well. And you always you have really good advice to give. And I am hearing I just really like talking with you. So you're very sharp, Pile 4. I feel like it just feels really good to be around you. You just leave people smiling, Pile 4. And I feel like you have this beautifully sensitive nature about you. So I feel like you're sensitive to other people's feelings, their experiences, being able to affirm and validate others' experiences that they share. I do feel like you're a very observant person. And I also think that this is what makes other people feel especially heard and seen and acknowledged in a way that others can't do for them. So your energy is super, super nurturing, Pile 4. And I feel like you really feel like home to other people. So yeah. We have the Moon card here, and it says trust in dreams, for in them is the hidden gate to eternity. So yeah, I do feel like you're a big dreamer. I feel like other people love that about you. They love how expansive your mind is, how curious you are. The next card that we have here is rest and relaxation is essential. We all have a fundamental need to take a break. So yeah, I also feel like other people love the way that you choose to rest and recharge. I do feel that when you're well rested, you're more able to pour into others. And when you're drained or depleted, we really can't help anyone. So think about the ways that you seek rest and recharging and peaceful moments. This is why people are drawn to you, Pile 4. Maybe you love reading books and you meet a like-minded person in a bookstore in the same aisle as you're looking, so I feel like you're just someone who's very balanced, and other people are very drawn to that. And people are just so inspired by the way that you rest and rejuvenate. So I think that's super cool. We do have a Real Talk card. And on this, it says best next step. So you could be somebody's best next step. I could, see that people really want to come into union with you. But this one says, what's your next move? Sometimes you're so focused on finding the finish line that you forget to take the first step. Make it easier on yourself by defining the smallest possible way that you could make forward progress. Do research, send an email, make an appointment. Don't let yourself stay frozen. Take your next best step. Let the momentum carry you into your next step. These micro movements lead to major headway. So yeah, I do feel like you're a big action taker. I think that's one of the main reasons why you manifest such beautiful things. And I do think that that is why people are super attracted to you. I do want to get more information from the tea leaf cards on why people are attracted to you. Okay. Yeah, it's interesting. Okay, so I see two like sharp objects here, and I'm thinking again, your wit, your intelligence, you're extremely smart. This is why people love you. I do think that you have the ability to manifest a lot of material things. You're a very abundant person. And I feel like you're a very nurturing person. You're very compassionate, and that's why people love you. But you do feel like a breath of fresh air. You do feel like this eternal sunshine for other people. So these are some of the reasons why people are super duper attracted to you. I also want to get more information on the rabbit spirit animal. Here's the animal power book. It's linked for you in the description. But let's find more information on the rabbit spirit animal so that we can find out why people are attracted to you. So, rabbit, it says, quick decision making, seizing opportunity, fertility, leap of faith, planning, divination, outsmarting, transcending fears, and the moon. So much moon confirmation. But anyway, okay, let's see. It says, I represent taking things to the next level. If you are ready to make moves, I am your guide. So good, pile 4. Okay, so I hope that this reading resonated with you. Thanks for tuning in. If you enjoyed today's pick a card reading, please give it a big thumbs up. Please subscribe and comment below with what pile you chose. I love to chat with you all. If you want to book a personal reading, that's linked for you in the description. But until next time, take care, have the most beautiful day, and I'll see you next time. Bye, pile 4.